Deadlock, a game which opened up its doors for invite-only closed beta testing in late summer of 2024, is a hero-based multiplayer online battle arena set in 1940s New York that sees a cast of supernatural monsters, agents, and even gods team up to complete a ritual, summoning a deity known as patrons. Today, we look at Paradox, a member of a world-famous Thieves Guild wielding time with disruption and slowing abilities. Her real name isn't known and her motives are unclear, except for a certain level of delight she seems to take in snubbing the world's biggest corporations and governments. We'll break down her stats, strats, and abilities to give you all the information you'll need to breach your way to victory. At 700 base HP, scaling plus 47 every boon, she's in the middle of the road when it comes to base HP. And with 3 stamina, she sees the same mobility potential as most others in the game. Paradox's weapon of choice is called Trade Secret, an extremely accurate medium-range burst weapon that does 49 damage per second and has a fall-off range of 58 meters. Pulse Grenade is Paradox's first ability, which sees her throw a grenade that begins pulsing when it lands. Each pulse applies damage, movement slow, and a stacking damage amplification for Paradox against the target hit. With the last upgrade seeing the base damage of this grenade doubled, it is a decent scaling area of denial tool that you'll use throughout the game to increase your damage on any of the targets you have slowed. Time Wall is Paradox's second ability, which sees her create a time warping wall that stops time for all enemy projectiles and bullets that touch it. Enemies that touch the wall will get hit with an 80% movement slow. The second upgrade adding a 9% max health damage on touch for enemies, and the last silencing enemies that go through the wall as well. A flexible skill that can be used both offensively and defensively. Kinetic Carbine is Paradox's third ability, which sees her charge up a powerful shot of time energy, dealing spirit damage and applying a time stop to enemies hit. Damage dealt increases with weapon damage, and the move speed while you're charging is also increased. While in the air, you can hold your Alt Fire button to stop your movement. The last upgrade seeing the max damage scaling increased by 50%. A staple of Paradox's kit that allows you to set yourself up for the rest of your abilities. Paradoxical Swap is Paradox's ultimate ability, which sees her fire a projectile that swaps your position with the target enemy arrow. While affected, you gain spirit lifesteal and the enemy takes damage over time. The second upgrade seeing the swap damage increased by almost double, and the last seeing the cast range increased by a whole 15 meters. This makes Paradox truly deadly, allowing her to swap enemies into your team for an easy kill. Now that we've talked about Paradox's abilities and their upgrades, let's talk about how to utilize her kit to blast the competition. Paradox has some of the best setup potential in the game. Kinetic Carbine into Paradoxical Swap is one of the most reliable combos around. Utilize your Time Wall when you have landed a swap to guarantee its debuffs, giving the enemy no opportunity to retaliate. Pulse Grenade is a great area of denial tool, but an even better wave clearing tool that you can use to get momentum in your favor, and then use the extra time to look for easy Carbine harass. Kinetic Carbine does insane damage later on in the game. Don't be afraid to use this off cooldown to relentlessly harass your opponents, fishing for the right time to grab easy swaps, or using it to provide crucial peel for your team. Paradox is best when paired with heroes who can follow up on your setups with their own. Characters like Abrams or Warden can utilize their lockdown abilities to effectively capitalize, and on the opposite, heroes like Bebop and Yamato do not really care when you swap them, and have abilities that will make it dangerous for you to reliably look for your own setup. When itemizing Paradox, early, look to grab items like Restorative Shot and Mystic Shot to give you all the weapon damage you'll need to poke down the enemy after clearing waves. Mid, shift into items like opening rounds and trophy collector to amp up carbine's damage on full health enemies, plus give you plenty of good stats from stacks to aid you in ganking. Late, look to grab items like tank buster and alchemical fire to maximize your killing potential with your combo. An example of an endgame build would be something like Mystic Shot, Hollow Point Rounds, Majestic Leap, Express Shot, Tank Buster, Spirit Burn, Opening Rounds, Trophy Collector, Alchemical Fire, Transcendent Cooldown, Spirit Resilience, and Glass Cannon. This build will give you all the items you'll need to do insane burst damage, while also giving you tools you'll need to get yourself in the right position to set up for you and your team. Now that you have a great base of strategies and items you can use to make the most out of Paradox, you too can time warp your way to victory. Tell me in the comments your favorite Paradox builds, and anything I might have missed. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you come back for a breakdown on our next hero, Pocket, the eldest heir to the famous supernatural weapons manufacturer, Fairfax Industries.